how do you feel being a fashion icon?
The feeling of being a fashion icon is quite wondrous because I have started a journey from an author when I joined this group. It was the month of August.
So this magazine will not only have the write-ups, but everything that we do, every chronicle that we make, every month that we spend in TLB City.
tlbcity.com will be featuring mostly TLB Prime members right at the top. Below the TLB Prime authors and members, we will be having TLB Prime authors books. Below those, you can buy those books directly from our website.
I would invite another author because मैं तो promotion की भूखी हूँ. Okay, so I would like author Swamini ma'am to come on stage. And I personally love your book. And I'm waiting for the third part. She's a very valuable member to us and she's very, very intellectual. Like if you would type intellectual on Google, her face should appear. So I would say, if your book would have been a movie, which movie would it be?
If my book would have been a movie, the story is inspired by many things, but I would like to make my own movie instead of dedicating any movie to the book. Yes, I guess you have that facility as well. So I know of a fact, I might be announcing that early, but TLB is working on a web series as well. So in fact, I would love TLB if we get a proper chance to collaborate, to work on my book and bring it to the big screen.
Okay, and let's imagine you move like you're very famous. Your movie is in Bollywood. Who would be the protagonist, male and female?
If you want me to name from the stars, male protagonist, I would like Ranveer Singh because I like him personally. So I would like him to play Alan. You have read it. So you can imagine, if you can imagine Ranveer Singh as Alan, I would love him to play that part. And female protagonist, I would like Aishwarya Rai because I'm from the 90s and I love her for her work, for her beauty, for her intellect, everything. So I would like that pair to see in my story.
Thank you, ma'am. It was very nice to have you.
While we have Dr. Swamini on the stage, we will start our discussion of the catalogs. Now, what are these catalogs that we are talking about? As we discussed, in TLB, we also try to add value to your work, your creativity. And for that, we have several services and we have categorized them in these 4 areas.
Hello everyone. I would first like to tell you a little bit about myself. As Shreya has told and as Sir has introduced me, yes, I am an author. I have published 2 novels till now, but professionally I am a researcher. I have worked as Assistant Professor Research and Associate in R&D at a Prime Engineering Institute in Sambhajinagar, MIT Aurangabad for last 7 years. I was associated with the institute since my engineering days, and I have involved in the field of academic writing, we can say, from my study days where I'm an active researcher. I like to explore engineering. I like to explore materials engineering. So in short, my area is materials engineering. If you want anything done, what material you can use, how you can manipulate the material, I work in that area. So just a thing came into my mind that I have been a professor for 7 years. Before that, I have been a student for a couple of years. So academic writing is a big hurdle for many students. Students have excellent projects, they have excellent ideas, but when it comes to writing them down, many of the students lose their interest. कि मैंने project तो बहुत अच्छा कर लिया. Everybody feels like Ranchod Das from 3 Idiots. But जब paper work की बारी आती है, everybody, सबके पसीने छूट जाते हैं. So this is a small help that I want to provide as a professor because I have seen my students struggle. As a professor because I have seen my colleagues struggle into that thing. I have seen colleagues whose projects are very nice and they were denied funding only because their writing was not up to the expectations of the committee. So this is a small segment which I had offered to Sharad sir that I would like to help students if they are interested in research paper writing, in review paper writing, if you want to write some study papers. Then if you are into core R&D, then you can write book chapters as well. So if you have any kind of academic writing, you can come to TLB for availing those services at very affordable and student friendly prices. So apart from that, then many of the students are here part of technical magazines, then student bodies. So if you want to write some technical article for magazines, some blog, then we can help you only to pen your ideas. Whatever idea you have, the idea behind this services is that whatever idea you have, you can spend your time on working on the idea. You can leave the writing part to us. So if you want to convert your idea into a report, we can help you with that. If you want to convert your work, the work which you have done, the study which you have conducted into a research article, into a review article for the public to read, that we can help you with. Apart from that, if you want to register your idea as a patent, there is a particular writing style for the patent. So for that, patent attorneys charge a lot of money. Those who are in technical field, they might know that the paying a patent attorney is a different set of thing. So we can help you with that part as well. Then startup documentation, we have through this catalog, we have been contacted by 2 people to help with their pitch desk for pitching their ideas to different committees. So if you want to share, if you want such type of services where your idea needs to be put into words, these TLB academic services are for you, whether you are a student, whether you are a professional, or you are an entrepreneur. If you want to have technically official PPTs made, that also we can help with. So these are the different services that we are providing under this catalog. So over to you, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. So at TLB, everything is there, and slowly we will be adding more catalogs. So let me invite Sharad to give us an idea of this Prime catalog.
Okay, as many of authors who are here, they are Prime members too. I think many Prime members or authors, they still are not able to know what are the benefits. TLB Prime author. Initially, it was a little bit cheaper, but due to more addition of benefits, we had to increase the cost. First of all, you will have a profile highlight on TLB website, as you can see right on the top, and I had already explained it earlier. You can sell your book directly via TLB website. Process is 2, a reader buys your book and you send the book to the reader. And process 2, a reader directly buy your book from Amazon. Why Amazon? Because the Amazon reviews matter. Remember, don't sell your book from other platforms. Their reviews don't matter that much. If you want to sell, that is the addition. But if you want to maintain a good profile of your book, maintain Amazon reviews. And if it is a verified review, much better. Now, there will be a profile highlight in our TLB magazine. I think many of you have already seen the magazine trailer. In that, we have a column for you. Then, if you are conducting any college fests and book fairs in annual events, you can see we have already arranged all the Prime authors' books. Even your posters are there, all the Prime members. Your pics are there with names. Then, all the AOTW reels are free of charge. Then there is discount of 20% on all TLB paid services, which will be explained by Dr. Atul. There will be a 50% discount on TLB merchandise. A profile highlight on Instagram page, many of you have already seen it. And then a special video will be made. And not only this, actually we are right now able to do these things only. That is why we have included these things. Until and unless we will be able to do more things, we'll not include in the catalog. And when we'll include more things, we'll keep on adding it. The updated catalog you can see on the website. Just click on the website, you can see the our catalog. Click, next. You can read all the updated catalog, and there will be no extra charges. Right now, we are only capable of this much. That is why this much is in the catalog. It's only first year of us, not to be ashamed. But in 1 year, we are able to supply this much. Most probably in another 1 year, we'll be adding much more, like book fairs, proper book fairs. Right now, we are not that much that we can organize until unless we become a publishing house. That is the main concept. Once we become a publishing house, we'll be having our stalls in book fairs. Then you can see what we'll be doing there. We'll be not doing the usual pickups like the bookstores have in book fairs. We'll be much grand. Now, these things are normal ones. You can send promotional book will be highlighted, annual events, one promotional post per link on main room, other things, blah blah blah. You can see these things, just additions. Then there is TLB Prime Author lifetime membership also. Now, I cannot guarantee that the membership fees will go on increasing or decreasing, but we have another introduced system that if you pay for 10 years in advance, it will be for your lifetime membership. In lifetime membership, remember, once your membership expires, after 6 months, your profile will be removed from our website. You have already received all the benefits in the 6 months duration. But if you take Prime lifetime membership, your profile, your books, it will never be removed from website. Your profile and everything will remain on Instagram. It will remain on YouTube and all other social media platforms. Just for website, because to maintain the website, we are spending a lot in the background. The same thing feature in TLB magazine everywhere. That is the same thing. It will be done everywhere. We will also get a lifetime Prime badge on all listings. No website removal ever throughout your lifetime. The same thing applies for TLB Prime company. As of now, we have 3 TLB Prime company. Actually, initially we thought that we'll be company. Then we decided why to become a company. We will take all the companies inside us. We'll become a city. Why we'll become a company, So that is why I incorporated this idea. I don't think anybody has incorporated this idea, because whenever any company comes to us, sir, do you want to promote your company? I say no, we are not a company. We are a city. If you want to promote your company, you come to us, because we'll give you the audience. That is the concept. At our Prime company, the first Prime company is Author's Nest. I don't think Nagma has arrived right now, but I guess she will arrive in 1 hour most probably. The second Prime company is Sonal. She is also our merchandise manager. She has her own clothing line and she is in collaboration with us. And the third, another small publishing house, which publishing house, it has taken our Prime membership. So at present 3 Prime companies are there, and we are expecting more. But at present, the same which TLB Author has, the same benefits are there for the TLB Prime company. Profile highlight on website, magazine and all blah blah blah. The same thing. Every 6 months, TLB Prime Artists, just like we have Prime membership for authors, we have Prime membership for artists. Except the books, it will be their arts. And always remember, if you are a TLB Prime author, you can only promote your books and your profile. If you are an artist, you can only promote your art and your profile. If you are a TLB Prime member, you can promote any of your talent and your profile. But if you are a TLB Prime company, you will get to promote each and everything. No limitations, no restrictions. You can promote your book, you can promote your profile, you can promote your art, you can promote your friend's art, you can promote entire brand of your whatever you can get, whatever you are working on. So that's the difference. The company has access to everything. The members, they have access to their talent and their profile. Okay, so now we'll move on to Dr. Atul for the Prime highlight. TLB Prime company is our membership. Now, the route to our publishing house, that has already started. Website is ongoing, and the team which we are making for the publishing house is doing this.
So, raise your hands. How many of you know actually what goes into publishing? Many of you are actually published authors, and maybe you were experienced beforehand, but right now, raise your hands if you can list down 10 steps that go into publishing a book. Okay, only one. And this is where our literary services coming. As Sharad said, this is not only a service that we provide, this is actually the pathway to becoming a self-publishing house in the future. Because before becoming a self-publishing platform, before becoming a self-publishing company, we need to have this pipeline. Because publishing is not writing and printing. Writing and printing is what you can do at your home. But to publish a book, you can write, you revise, you edit, you revise, you edit, you revise for maybe double the amount of time that you took to write a book. You have to invest in editing it. After the editing, you have to think about the cover. After the cover, you have to think about the formatting. After the formatting, you have to think about the copyright. After the copyright, you have MRP, you have ISBN. You have to decide whether your cover will be printed on hardbound or paperback, matte or glossy. Then, when you publish your book, whether it will be listed only on Amazon or Amazon plus Google Play or Amazon plus Roku or any of the other platforms, and whether it will be available offline or not. So this is the journey of a publishing of a manuscript from inception to publishing, but that is not where it ends. From there, we start the marketing and promotion, because you have written a book, you have published a book, and now people have to buy it. Then people will have to read it and review it, so that everybody else knows about the book and everybody else also wants to read that book. So this is where most of the things that I just listed are something that we have experts on. See, everybody can't do everything. There are people who are literary experts. They are our editors. We already have certain books which are currently being edited with our editors, TLB editors. Then there is proofreading, editing and proofreading is there. Then beta reading, alpha reading, ARC readings. Then we have things like this, content writing. We are not talking about academic content writing, but content writing for social media. Small posts, Facebook posts, Instagram posts. You are an author, or you are an artist, or you are any creator. If you want your post to actually stick in the Instagram or YouTube or Facebook algorithm, you have to know a few things. And there are professionals in TLB City who can help you actually do that. Then what do we have? We have ghostwriting services. What is ghostwriting? You want to write a book, but you can't. You commission a writer, an author, to write your book for you in your name. Of course, that can be done. Famous people do this, and we provide that service. Then we have translation. Of course, if you have written a book in Hindi and you want a larger audience for your book, you want to translate it in English, of course, you can avail our services. You can also do it on AI, but of course, we will not talk about AI at all. At TLB City, we vehemently hate AI for content creation like this. There are places where we use AI, but that has to be disclosed, that AI has to be used. Never in any of the literary services. Any of the literary services that we provide is guaranteed AI free. Editing has different levels. There is developmental editing, there is content editing, there is a proofreading. And editing is something that every manuscript must go through. You might be a top class author, but your first draft will always require some revision and editing, and we can provide that. Then we have pre-publishing, like proofreading, formatting. Why do we need formatting? Do you want to keep your chapters short or long? Do you want to keep large spaces between your lines? Do you want to use a serif font or a Times font? Do you want to use italics or bold? So everything that you want has to be in a digital format so that can be published. And for that, we have a team to help. Then alpha reading, beta reading, and ARC reading. Then we have guided self-publishing. See, self-publishing means self-publishing. We are not going to publish your book, because that defeats the purpose of self-publishing. You are the one who is going to publish. We are only here to guide you. When in the future, maybe in 26 or 27, latest by 27, we have our own publishing house, it will still be a self-publishing house. The author will be the person who will publish their book. We will only guide and help and maybe polish the book a bit and provide a platform. The guided publishing for ebooks on Kindle Direct Publishing is something that we can certainly help you with. Like for those of you who do not know, Kindle ebook can be made from your own existing Amazon profile for free, absolutely free. There is no charge for publishing your book on Amazon, but many people don't know that. We are here to guide you for that. still media. We are talking about marketing and promotion now. You want to make a poster for your book. You want to make the cover design for your book. You want to make any post for Instagram. We want to make any graphic media, any graphic design. We have dedicated graphic designers for that. We have Tanisha. I also have some inputs in that. We have services if you want to create your brand. What do you mean by creating your brand? You want to have your logo. You want to have like TLB logo, TLB City logo. You want to have your own stationery. You want to have your own merchandise. We can help you create your brand. We can help you create your website. We can help you create a newsletter. So everything, there are a myriad of things which people don't know that may help in promoting yourself, whether it is your book, your art, your music, your talent, anything. But without promotion, there is no recognition. Because, well, for everybody else, India has a population of what? 1.4 billion? Nobody knows you. Nobody knows me. Unless I go there, I stand on a stage and tell you, this, I am Dr. Abhinav Atul and you must know me. And for that, we will help you. Of course, not to know me, for others to know you. Then we have cover design. We already discussed that. We are already in the process of publishing our own magazine. We can certainly help you create your own magazine if you have a group, if you have a company, if you have a organization that can use such a skill. Then stationery. Then we have website. Then we have website packages. Then we have video. Why video? Everybody loves videos, and short form videos is the craze of the day. If you want to make reels, what you can do, you can pick up your mobile phone and make your reels on your mobile phone. But if you are not so graphically inclined, if you are not so proficient in all the tools and tackles that go into making an amazing reel, a creative reel, or if you want to make a trailer for your book, if you want to make a trailer, a portfolio for your art, for your music, if you want to make a video portfolio. Nowadays, people even make video resumes for their professional interviews. We can help you create that. We have video editing. If you are a YouTube creator, if you are an Instagram creator, you want to shoot yourself, you want to focus on shooting and creating, but don't have the time or the resources to actually professionally edit it, add in titles, add in the color corrections and everything. We have a team to do that for you. Then we have podcast and interviews. We do author interviews and podcasts for free on our platform, and we will keep doing that. Adding podcast and interviews in the literary services catalog doesn't mean that we will stop everything that was previously free. That is never going to happen. TLB City joining is free and it is always going to be free. But there are other things which are not directly related to author interviews. There may be other podcasts, there may be other things which you might want to promote. And for that, we have services. Then audio services is something that we are still working on. So voiceover for videos, of course, that is something that we do even now. But we will very shortly come up with audiobooks on non-AI, real human beings recording your book in audiobook format, and not only recording, but actually creating an audiobook which you can publish on either Spotify or Amazon Audible. Publishing on Audible is a bit difficult. We are still working on how to get that, but publishing an audiobook on Spotify is very easy, and we are ready to do it in a few days, in a few months. Then we have book blasts. What is book blast? You want your book launch to be a memorable event. What can we do? What can we do for you? We can create a book blast. We can have 100 of our top Instagrammers, an army of bookstagrammers, to launch your book on their platforms at the same time. Flood social media with your product, with your art, or with your book. On the first day or the first week of the book launch, reviews, immediate reviews, ARC reviews, everything is there in our book blast program. Then we also have podcast, blogs, and rent a room. Those things are there. And okay, everything that I discussed is available on www.tlbcity.com. Now, if I can have Sharath back on the stage to discuss the very latest thing that we have come up with, and that is the premium author services. Now we are raising the bar, we are raising the stakes. We are not only talking about small things like posts or media or blog posts or trailers. We are going grand, and there can be nothing grander than the premium author service that we are planning for you. So, Sharad, please.